Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, and this is your personal reading. I'm so excited to do this reading, and also because I finally have my new tripod, and so it's going to be a lot better for the video quality. You're not going to have to deal with the camera shaking so much. So, you're the first person I'm using this on, so I'm pretty stoked for it. And also, I pulled the sun for you, and I haven't seen this card in a while because it's been quite a difficult season for a lot of us, and it's nice to see this card come out for someone. You truly are blessed. I feel like there's a lot of blessings coming through for you, and this reading will be a lot of confirmation. So let's get into it. What we're going to do is first we're going to look into your current energy. Then we're going to see what energy is leaving. Then we'll see what energy is coming in. We're going to take a look at your love life and see what energy is coming in your love life. Then we're going to check into that dude you have a crush on and see what the next step is in that area. And then we're going to see if there's anything you can do just to kind of keep the negative vibes and ward off evil, like you mentioned in your email. And we're going to look into your job and finances and see if there's any advice that comes out for you in that area. And then we'll wrap it up with some overall advice. So I'm hoping that this reading will just unlock it for you. I'm just going to go ahead and set my intention that you will leave this reading feeling more balanced and at peace. So let's do this. First for you in your current energy, what I'm seeing, it's very interesting, is this Leap of Faith card. So it's interesting. It's making me wonder, what exactly is it that you need to take a leap of faith with? Because there's this confusion. There's a lot of confusion. And so I feel like you know it's time for you to make some changes in your life. And like there's this energy of change around you. And it's kind of the end of a very long transitional period in your life. And you're ready to go to the next level. So I feel like that's the energy I'm feeling here. Let me just draw a clarifier real quick, though. With your home, you're wondering, like, you really want, like, this nice home, and you really would love to be able to provide for yourself more. You weren't wanting more safety and more security. Things are good where you're at, but you're wanting the whole next level where you can fully provide for yourself, have this beautiful home life that you're imagining. So it's like a dream. It's like this vision that you're having for your future, and you've been thinking about this, and you're wondering how exactly you're going to manifest it. So this is kind of on your mind right now. It seems to be on everybody's mind. For some reason, this time of year, there's something about it that makes you start to get really introspective and to wonder, like, am I where I need to be in life right now? And so that's kind of what you're thinking. And the answer is yes. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, but of course you have free will. You can decide where it is you would like to flow to next. So next we're going to see what energy is leaving your life. And there's this challenge here, and I'm seeing the compassion card, and so immediately I'm thinking this has to do with love. Some type of love relationship situation where you had to let this person go, and or maybe this person let you go before you were ready. And so I'm seeing this, like, this anger and this hurt. And something you had to learn through this was a lesson of how to release judgments about yourself and others, and just to focus on the love and light within everyone. Doesn't mean that some of these things this person did to you is okay, but it means that eventually you found a way in yourself to have compassion and understanding just for how people end up that way, for how people end up treating you that way. And you've been able to move on and, like, not take it so personally. And you're able to pray and send healing to the people that have hurt you. And like, to not let it define you. And I feel like this recovery from abuse coming from you, and I feel like this strength, and I feel like that's why you're getting this sun card, because it's this beautiful message that it doesn't matter, like, where you've been, what you've been through, where you've come from, you can still have this beautiful destiny. And I do feel this beautiful home in your future. Like, this is really what I'm seeing in your future, just this beautiful peace. And yeah, there's really beautiful things coming out in your reading. So next we're going to go ahead and see what energy is coming in. So next we have it's time for you to get out of your cave. That's what they're saying. Like, it's time for you to step outside of your comfort zone and to make these big changes. And I'm seeing, this stands for 2 of your chakra centers that need healing. Your sacral chakra, which is right below your belly button, and then also your solar plexus chakra, which is right above your belly button in the center of your stomach. And your solar plexus chakra, the one in the center of your stomach, that one is represented by the color yellow. And that is all about your personal power and feeling worthy, and in order to step forth into the world and to create the reality that you desire and that you dream of. It's anchoring these visions that you have for your future down into the 3D reality, and not as much in the 5D, just in your imagination. And so they're saying it's time to start delegating. In your near future, you're going to need to start delegating ways that you're going to be able to kind of get out of your cave and get out of your comfort zone and take these steps forward. So that leads me to love. The next area we're going to look at is love. And what I'm seeing for you is this beautiful energy, this energy of sacred space. And this card says, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And I think I'm also going to read this to you from the book. This reads, your sacred space is within you now. By creating an altar or visiting a sacred site, you connect with the symbols and energy that have been infused with meaning and prayer over the centuries. Don't take these symbols lightly, for they're powerful indeed. When you connect with sacred symbols, you help your inner sanctity find a home in the outer world. You also tap into the ancient wisdom and spiritual grace of the old ways. Explore spirituality through sacred symbols and sites, and allow your soul to joyfully meander among the various ways available to you to unite with the divine. It's not a matter of how you connect, but that you do so frequently. And so I'm really feeling like you need to go find some beautiful place out in nature that you feel like really calls to you. Like for me, I went on this hike at this national park that's near me, and I found this special little grove of trees that I like to go pray at. And or just like to go be by myself and listen and take deep breaths and kind of balance. There's also this creek I like to go on a walk at. I'm fortunate where I live to be surrounded by lots of places like that, but whether it's just, you know, your favorite bench at the city park or it's the nearest waterfall, it's important to find sacred space in order to connect, because I feel like your connection with the universe and kind of with yourself is not as strong as it could be, because I'm seeing this insecurity card come out, and so you're very insecure when it comes to love, and I feel like it's because you're not understanding your worthiness. And once you get connected again with the divine, once you get connected with the universe and you remember your place in it, you remember how special you are and how beautifully you're made, then that helps you feel more confident in love. And that basically creates an energy in you that attracts what it is you wish for, which is love. It's all about finding, just being comfortable in your own skin, and that's what I'm realizing. I find that I'm attracting more love and more loving relationships into my life the more that I learn to love myself, as cliche as it sounds, you know. And to love myself, I feel like love is understanding. And so what you really need to do is create the space to understand yourself. That's why writing and journaling helps. You just write how you feel every day. Even if you're really depressed and really angry all the time, just write about it. That's what I used to do. I look back at all these old journals from when I was younger, and I was writing just the craziest stuff about like all my little crushes and just like all the things I was annoyed at, and like, but it helps to just purge those things from you. Like, don't filter yourself, you know. I feel like writing is something that's coming up for you. You can also, you know, because love is understanding, you know, you want to have that self-love for yourself. I really feel like if you spend the time to try different hobbies and interests and like travel and try new things, like this is going to help you understand like what you like. You might realize, oh my gosh, I hate road trips, but I really love, you know, going on airplanes and like going to exotic locations. You might find like that there's certain things that you like and you don't like, and it's like important to understand yourself. You know, you need to get out of the grind and out of the hustle and create space for you to understand yourself. And funny enough, that's actually going to attract soulmates into your life. That will attract a soulmate or a twin flame or whatever you want to call it. That will attract what you're looking for in love into your life. So next we're going to see what energy is coming into your love life. And I have to say, I don't see anyone coming in soon. Because I'm seeing like right now it's important that you're by yourself, because this time in your life is all about coming to balance. And that's what this card has a lot to do with. And then this is the like resting up after leaving a difficult time behind card. This pine tree here is all about gathering strength to move forward. And I see signs of abundance. I see signs like I think things will probably be looking up more in probably your job, because I think that's what your focus is supposed to be. And I see this for people a lot. Like if I'm not seeing that a soulmate's coming in and I'm not seeing like that energy around you, it's because you need to get more in touch with yourself. And it's actually fun. Like this is kind of what I'm doing right now at this point in my life. Like I'm trying to get more in touch with myself and to attract more of what I'm looking for in my love life and more harmony in my love life. And I feel like I'm seeing like so many like changes in like love and in relationships because of this work I'm doing. And so that's why I'm so passionate about it, and I want to encourage you, because really truly as within so without, whatever's within you is going to reflect on in the outer reality. So if you're feeling insecure and you're not feeling comfortable in your own skin and you're not feeling worthy, you're going to continue to manifest these blockages. So the best thing you can do is just fall in love with yourself, you know, take yourself out on dates, you know, take very good care of yourself, figure out what it is you like and you don't like, have new experiences, and have fun, follow your bliss. This is going to be what helps you in your love life. Any other messages to help? Oh. Okay, so I am getting the energy of a soulmate coming in, but I feel like right now this is very much where both of you are. Like, there's someone who I'm feeling is like really mirroring your energy right now, and so like you're kind of resting, they're kind of resting. So if you get up and you move forward, I feel like that's going to help mirror and create that energy in this person. It's going to be easier for them to come find you and unite with you. What's for you is for you. If this person's supposed to come in, they're going to come in. There's nothing you could do to stop them. But maybe you can create some more momentum and energy, and that'll draw like that like energy to you. Next, we're going to go ahead and look at this dude that you have a crush on and see what's going on there and what the next step is. So I don't know. It's like kind of goes both ways. What I'm seeing is that they're saying maybe you should reach out to this person and you should just say something, make a move. Because I'm seeing like this guy's like almost like a test or a lesson. Like you're learning how to like solidify these types of relationships. You're learning how to put yourself out there, and I feel like that's a sign. This is like extend yourself, put yourself out there. This is like you're learning new skills, and so maybe it's like you're gonna learn something through this relationship. They're saying before you decide to do anything, like, because they're saying that if you reach out to this person, like you might be able to make this connection, but first there's just like a word of caution to make sure you go outside and like you get that space that you need, because you're still feeling a little insecure in love and you don't want to come at this person with that energy. Trust me, you don't. So I'm seeing that here, that you need to like ground yourself. And then they're saying hold the light, like continue to be yourself, be authentic, don't feel like you need to change yourself for this person. And then they're just like reminding you that you have the ability to manifest whatever it is you want into your life. So think positive thoughts, think you know, desire, whatever you desire, you want to create like a positive energy around that. It's not like, oh, you just think positive and then it appears, but you know, you got to take action, you got to reach out, you got to do something, but you want to make sure that you're feeling good about this and that these insecurities, you've worked on them, and there's just big messages for you and so many people lately to get outside in nature to balance. Next, we're going to go ahead and look at, you asked about basically how to rid yourself of like negative energy right now. And I'm seeing that this is an issue. Boredom is the gateway to a downward spiral that leads to despair. So if you allow yourself to stay in boredom for too long, this starts taking you down and down and down and spiraling. And this is what I've realized in my own path. I'm dealing with anxiety and PTSD, and so if I allow myself to go here, it is over. And so it's like awareness. They're saying in order to ward off this negative energy, like just cultivate more awareness to notice when you're bored and to realize like at any moment you have infinite inspiration all around you, and it's up to you to reach up here and to take from that inspiration and to anchor that down into the 3D and to decide to take action and move forward. And I feel like this applies to all areas of your life. Love, your job, everything. I feel like this is the big message for you, is to get out of the boredom and the indecision and to just move forward. Just take a step. Anything to stir up energy. Here's something I say on the channel a lot. The universe doesn't care what decision you make, really, as long as you're moving forward. So, you know, it doesn't care what step you take. Because a lot of people worry, oh no, is this the right step to take or not? Am I making the right decision? Usually, you know, if you just trust your gut and move forward, the universe is going to support that. Or there's going to be certain lessons and stuff you learn through it. It's usually going to end up coming full circle and all working out somehow in the end. That's just kind of how it goes. The universe is, it's like, I don't know, it's like a cycle, you know what I'm saying? And so I do see this opportunity for you, but the opportunity is in deciding and choosing to really work on this. You know, when you're bored and when you're feeling apathetic, to actually get up and do something, to actually be creative, to try something new, to remember to get to know yourself, to court yourself, to date yourself, to explore, to nurture your inner child. These are some important things, and part of cultivating the energy you're going to need in order to create and manifest this new beginning in your life. So next we're going to go ahead and look into your job and money situation. So they're actually saying prosperity is coming to you. Prosperity is coming. Look at this. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. And just from my own personal experience, when you draw this card, just be ready because it's coming. But they're saying this card is pointing back to this last spread. Remember, they're making me repeat this message to you about boredom. Like, for real, take some notes on this one, because this is the biggest struggle for you lately. The restlessness, you know? And I remember being super restless at times in my life. I used to eat a lot of junk food, a lot of caffeine, lots of Netflix and TV, and you know, I hung out with friends a lot, and I mean, I still do, but like, I would do things like go to the bar with them, and which is fun, I still do that, but like, it was just like this big cycle over and over of restlessness, and like, I distracted myself. When I finally had free time, I was so exhausted that I just kind of, you know, it was just like this big cycle over and over. And I had to break that. I had to break that by making more time for myself, by taking good care of my health, you know, by drinking lots of water. That's coming up. Eating really healthy food, you know, just adding, you know, try a green juice or something. Just add in some spinach to your diet. It doesn't have to be crazy. Just add in something healthy. Take some steps forward, you know, try to get more sleep. And you want to get that energy balanced. And, you know, meditation helps as well. But mainly just like spending, you know, try to get more spontaneous with how you're spending your time. Break your routine. Because that's what this is. You're like in a routine, and breaking the routine is going to help cultivate more energy. all you really have is now, this moment. And if you want something new in your life, if you want change in your finances, you want change in your job, you want change in your love life, you got to start with the little things you do every day. You know what I'm saying? Like the little tiny things you're doing. Like instead of binge watching Netflix, like spending that time researching some type of project you're going to make that's like helping you express your gifts and talents, working towards creating a job for yourself that's more based around doing something that you love. So these are all things that are coming up. And there's some job advice for you. They're saying at your work, start having boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Like eventually, I'm seeing this as like your future. Eventually, you're going to have to draw a boundary with some of the people that you're working with and with your job, and to make more time for yourself in order to like really go out on your own and like figure this out. I see you traveling. I see you like just trying new things and like making new friends, and I actually see you like a lot of abundance and a lot of fun and just like this whole new period in your life. And I see like this new path you're taking. So a lot of good stuff is coming through for your job. So overall, this is pretty cool. I got the happiness card in the bright future, which is, it's like it's full circle. We're ending exactly where we began with that sun card, remember? Look at this. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills. This is crazy. You got the sun, you got the bright future, you got the happiness card. So a lot of info came out. This was probably the biggest thing that I'm like, if you can master this, your life is going to be lit. Just get off that couch. Get out there. I see that you are spontaneous. You're the kind of person that likes to have fun, and you draw a lot of people into your life. There's a lot of laughter surrounding you. But it's like you have more potential, and you are the kind of person that has the ability to really fulfill this potential and to really take your life to the next level. What you've already done is impressive with your life, but they're saying your dreams, that this home like can manifest. So they want you to just continue forward and know that you're gonna flow right into this, that you don't have to struggle to get what you want. You're just gonna flow right into it. So I hope that this message resonated with you and anyone else who's watching. Thanks again for hitting me up for this. Peace out.